So, Caitlin Clark is washed, according to rival fans. And if you guys disagree that Caitlin Clark is washed, and I mean, I don't know how you would agree, but I mean, some people obviously might still think that Caitlin Clark is washed. I don't know. Subscribe. We are 13 subscribers off 14.6k. Yes, we are 13 subscribers. 13, if we could hit that by the end of the day, that would be insane. If we gained a subscriber today, oh, wow, 20. 20, that's incredible. Thank you guys so much for all the support. But anyway, yeah, we are going to be talking a little bit about this right here. And the semi-viral tweet that we saw being like, Caitlin, is just me or has Caitlin Clark not improved on anything in the offseason? And if you're just judging based on preseason, not only, like, Caitlin Clark is an entirely different player, it seems. Like, I don't know if it's her leg injury or what, but she does look slower. That's the one thing I'll admit, she looks slower. But the ease that she is pulling from 30 feet, I watched back in her college clips, like, the comfortability of her shooting from 30 is something we did not see last year. She was nowhere near this comfortable. Obviously, she's always extremely comfortable. But, like, it looked like there was some effort being put into the shot. It looks effortless, her shooting from 30 now. Like, genuinely, I've never seen it look so effortless for somebody to shoot from as far out as Caitlin Clark is. And also, people are like, oh, she's still an awful defender. Her on-ball defense was really good yesterday. Yes, Pow Pow cooked her once. But, like, I'm sorry, like, we don't judge defenders by their lowlights. She made a really good defensive play when Ryan Howard tried to just bulldoze through her. She held up Ryan Howard, went up perfectly straight, and the referees just bailed her out with a call. I love the WNBA refs. Like, and this is in all the games. They will call phantom fouls and ignore hacks. There will be phantom fouls called, and then a player will be going in for a layup and just make no attempt on playing the ball, and just play this part of the arm, and the refs will say all ball. But yeah, it is a mad situation just all around when it comes to Caitlin Clark, because it's very clear that she is way stronger. It's very clear that she is rusty. She is very, very rusty. And it's also, we are seeing teams throw multiple different coverages at her in preseason. Teams are literally, because again, for the Atlanta Dream, you're playing these game 2. You got to see what's going to work. You're playing them 4 times this season, so why not try out stuff in preseason? So they literally, game number 1, or game preseason, they threw different looks at her. She's the only player that's having multiple looks being thrown at her in preseason. But I will say, it's just a mad thing. Like, apparently, according to Atlanta's coach, all the rookies played in the 4th, and the Indiana Fever had two starters in. But it's genuinely, like, for me, I watched the game. It was Lexi Hull. It was bench on bench. It was bench on bench. Like, Ryan Howard played the most minutes. Like, people, like, genuinely, the anti-Fever fans just make stuff up. They just genuinely make stuff up. Like, it's not only that, like, it didn't happen. You can read, like, it's factually incorrect. Like, let's just take a look. Let's just take a look at the minutes. And by the way, the Stars played the same amount of minutes. Walker Kimbrough, 18. Bree Jones, 20. Alicia Gray, 20. Ryan Howard, 26. Tahina Powell, in fairness, Tahina Powell played by 20. But Caitlin Clark, 23. Less than Ryan Howard, 21. Kelsey Mitchell, 19, 16, 15, and rolled her ankle. Dwana Bonner came off the bench, played 18. Lexi Hull played the most minutes. They played Sydney Colson 20 minutes and Bree Turner 20 minutes. They played Sydney Colson 20 minutes. What are we doing? Just because the Fever don't have a player as bad as Cheyenne Sellers, so it doesn't look horrific when she's on the floor. But just making stuff up. Stephanie really wants to win, willing to risk it all. They put their franchise player back late in the 3rd. Ryan Howard was in the game late in the 3rd. What are we talking about? Ryan Howard was in the game late in the 3rd. But yeah, like, both of these teams wanted to win. They both pulled their starters. Maybe there was a couple of possessions difference. They pulled their starters in around the same time, and it was the Fever bench and Lexi Hull that ended up carrying them. So this is just weird. This is always just a weird one for me. I'm like, are people are not watching the games. And I've always said this when it comes to the Indiana Fever. when it comes to just everything when it comes with the WNBA fan base. I'm like, why is it, like, I always say this, where it's like, I get really annoyed in my streams when someone comes in and goes, this player has 4 turnovers and are shooting 3 of 14 from the field. They were the worst player on the court. And I'm like, dude, we're watching the games. And like the 4 turnovers where it was like, got hacked 3 times. Someone made a bad pass and they kind of caught it and fumbled it. And like the shooting, it was like shot the ball badly, but played lockdown defense, did a really good job passing, did the right thing in the team. And it's like, I'm not specifically talking about Caitlin Clark, but like people just make statements like that. I'm like, what are you talking about? Or this player was plus 15 plus minus. They had a great game. I'm like, yeah, they did a great job standing in that corner and then defending the worst player on the other team and then standing in that corner while her teammates went 5 for 5, hit 5 threes in a row, back to back to back to back, and the other team missed a bunch of open shots in a row. It's like, yeah, that player stood in the corner and did nothing. Had did a really good job. It's like, it's annoying when people just quote box scores, but it's even more annoying when people can't even read box scores. You don't watch the games. You can't even read box scores. Imagine being like, there are levels of basketball fans, and I always say it's like, you can watch games from a casual perspective, you can watch games breaking them down, and then you can read box scores. And I did not think there was going to be a level of basketball talk lower than reading box scores. And we've seen it from Stephen A. Smith. We've seen it from a lot of other people where it's like, see it in the media, people can't even read box scores anymore. They can't even read box scores. Again, we saw a WNBA expert say that Paige Bueckers led the nation in assists, and then also that Georgia Amore did the previous year when Caitlin Clark was still in college. Like, we've seen this, and it's scary. The amount of like, oh, Caitlin didn't get better at anything. It's very clear that Caitlin got better at everything. The one thing is that she looks slower, and I really hope that it turns out that that's just because she's not trying to run extremely fast because of the leg injury, but she looks slower. That is a factual statement. She looks slower. On the defensive end, she actually does a good job guarding wings now, whereas she couldn't. She used to get overpowered by a lot of players. I haven't seen Caitlin Clark get overpowered on the defensive end yet this year. Players have tried to go through her, they can't. However, laterally, she's still not the fastest. She still can't play off-ball defense. Just watch Caitlin Clark off-ball weak side corner. She does not know how, like, there's no, like, ironically, for someone who has the best passing vision in the league, there's no, like, peripheral vision where it's, like, there's no, like, ability to kind of see man and ball. She's constantly swiveling. Her head's constantly turning. Her positional sense is horrendous. She loses a lot. And I would say, oh, it's preseason, but it happened last year as well. She loses track of a lot of weak side off the ball matchups, but she does a really good job. Her ability to navigate ball screens as the ball handle, as the primary defender of the person using the ball screen is much better. She's able to refuse well because of her strength. They can't just go through her anymore. She refuses well. And she does a good job of getting back to them. So her defense is a lot improved. Her on-ball defense, and it actually looks pretty good. Her off-ball defense is still horrendous. Still absolutely horrendous. Strong side, it's okay. Not bad strong side. Weak side, non-existent still. That is definitely something that she did not improve on. But it's all just coming from the, oh yeah, look, Angel's improved her handle crew. They're like, oh, look at Angel's improvements. She still can't score layups. Like, I don't care how many times Angel can go hezzy, tween. If she can't score a layup, she can't score a layup. If Angel Reese does not need to dribble the ball. She just needs to score layups. She does not, like, there is nothing really to be gained by the ability to go tween. In basketball in general, there's nothing to be gained by that. And Angel's passing is definitely improved. But I said this. All that Angel spent the summer on was working on that tween, sidestep shot she'll never shoot, and she still can't score layups. And that's not an Angel, because it's clear that Angel's working her ass off, considering how much she improved in those aspects of basketball. It's clear for that. But it's very clear that she didn't improve. She didn't, like, work on the biggest weakness. And with Caitlin, you can see her biggest weakness was her strength. The only problem is that a lot of the time building bulk can affect speed, and it might not work out well. And I really do hope that's not the case. But it's very clear. It's very clear, like, that the one rookie didn't improve crew is the Angel fans going at Caitlin. And it's very clear that's the case. And when the reality is that both of them improved. Both of them improved, and both of them clearly worked on their game in the offseason. And same with Rickea Jackson. It's clear Rickea Jackson worked on their game. Like, this 2024 draft class is special. It is special. JC Sheldon is going to have a chance, and JC Sheldon's looking real good. Kate Martin's going to be a solid role player at a second round. And you just never know what's going to happen down the line with a Celeste Taylor, with a Diaja Fair, with a Layla Khan, with a Carla Late. Like, this draft class is special. Genuinely, no matter what anyone thinks, this draft class is special. But anyway, yeah, that's the video. I'll see you guys.